Hello America! We are in Quartzsite today, here at the RTR still, and I run across a guy last year. He was here at the RTR and I got to know him a little bit. He sat around a campfire a few nights with us and everything and shoot the breeze. And he come up to me today and says, hey, we're here today and everything. I says, hey, can I do an interview with you? And he goes, yeah, you want to check out the van? I says, no, I don't want to check out your van. I want to check you out. And he goes, oh, because he's got an interesting story. People ask me a lot of times about trucking and how do you get into trucking and all that. This is, what's your name?
Socrates.
Socrates.
Socrates. Sock for short.
Sock. There you go. Okay. He is a full-time truck driver. You travel, I mean, all year long, full-time trucking?
Most of the year,
Most
except
of the
for
year.
winter now.
And you stay home a little bit in winter? Okay. But you're considered a full-time trucking profession. Okay.
Yes.
How long have you been doing it?
About 10 years now.
10 years. Okay, we're going to get that in a second. Now, I got to ask, Socrates, where did you get the name Socrates? That's not a modern name.
No, not very common.
So how'd you get this?
Well, my father was doing a lot of reading and traveling when he had me then.
Okay.
Yeah, traveling around the world, and he liked to read a lot, so he read about Socrates and other philosophers. And around that time is when I was born, so he decided to give me the name.
Yeah, okay, it was on his mind at the time. Very good. Very, that's cool. I mean, you're the only Socrates I've ever met. Now I can tell your accent. You're not from here in America.
No, I'm not. I was born in Liberia.
Liberia.
That is in West Africa.
Liberia would be close to what, Libya?
It is no. It's on the west coast. The south of the west coast is between Sierra Leone to the west, Guinea to the north, and
okay. Right where it kind of
to
curves.
the east.
Okay,
Exactly.
very good.
In
Yeah, I
that
know.
curve,
Yeah.
in the Gulf of Guinea.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
in there.
Okay, that's Liberia. Okay. Now you were born in Liberia.
Yes.
Okay. How did you get to America? I know on a plane, but I mean, what was your process?
There was conflict. There was civil conflict there.
Okay.
And we fled and went to the country next door.
You're like a
Cote
refugee
d'Ivoire.
then?
Yeah,
Okay.
Ivory Coast, and a few years in the Ivory Coast, and then came over here as refugees here. On
Very
this
good.
island.
You go through. Well, they don't have Ellis Island anymore. How did you, when you came into the country? What process?
It was asylum, political asylum.
No, I mean when you got off the airport, did you have to go to any particular, like building and register or something like this?
No, much of that was done before we came.
Oh,
Even
okay.
before we came, there was a lot of cultural orientation, medical checkups, and all kinds of other things.
Oh, very good.
Before coming.
Because my grandpa was born in Germany in 1903, I think, and he came to America on a boat, kind of like Leonardo DiCaprio on the Titanic.
Yeah.
He came to America on a boat and got off at Ellis Island and went through the processing there. That's what I was getting. You didn't do that. You did it over in Africa before you came here. Very good. All right, so you get over here to America, and what happened? Well, you just, I want to be a truck driver, or you were a kid still?
Yeah. Well, I was 20, 21 then between now. So I never wanted to drive a truck.
Okay.
Yeah, it was never in my mind. My thing was college, school, and all that.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I just, if the job offered its opportunity and I took it, and okay, yeah, I'll be a driver. So.
And so I was out of a job then. I had one job which I didn't like. I was not growing, and I decided I'm going to try something else. And eventually I ended up in Ohio when I left Virginia. And I saw the advertisement in the paper, we will train you to become a truck driver, Driver Solutions, the company is called.
I think I've heard of them, yeah.
Driver Solutions.
And they put you through a trucking school?
So all you have to do is show up with your regular driver's license.
Class C driver's license?
You, yeah.
Really? Okay, now did they charge you this, or?
Yeah, it was about $4,000.
$4,000?
$4 and $5. By the time I left, it was $5,000 for food and lodging.
Okay, so they teach you how to drive the truck, you get you your driver's license, and then they place you with a trucking company?
Yes.
Who did you go with?
Pam Transport out of Taunton,
I know them very
Arkansas.
well. Yes, I know Pam very well. Pam Transport, they hired you on, and do you remember your starting wage?
It was 27 cents per mile.
I bet you know my first wage?
No.
15.
Ooh, Lord.
15 cents per
You
mile.
started earlier
But that was back in the
than I
80s.
started,
That was in the 80s. When did you start? What year did you start?
05.
05. Now, see, that wasn't a bad wage then.
05.
Now, you started out at 27. What did you say? 27?
27 cents
27.
per
And when did you get your first raise?
mile. My first raise was in 4 months after that.
To 28?
Yeah, 4 months after that.
Okay, and then after that?
Yeah, and
a
after,
year,
yeah,
maybe?
a year or so after
You got to
that.
29?
Yeah.
Okay. And then after working all the way up, what do you make nowadays per
Now,
mile?
the last I got per mile, it was vary when I was leasing.
Okay.
It would vary with the loads.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Now, were you with Pam the whole time, or did you
No,
change?
from Pam I went to JB Hunt. JB Hunt recruited me in Atlanta,
Right.
Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And JB Hunt paid way more than Pam.
Okay.
And by
Now,
that time
what,
I had
like how
got-
much? You went from 29, 30 cents up to
Yeah, I think it went in the 30s.
30, mid-30s?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, mid-30s. I don't know if
Right.
you remember exactly, but it was
Mm-hmm.
way better than Pam.
So you had like a year's experience under your belt at that time, though, right?
Just a few months.
Really?
Only about 4 months.
Well, there you go. Most of the time when you go to work for a company, they want you to stay there for a whole year, but you didn't actually get trained by Pam. You got trained by somebody else.
Yeah,
And
by
then-
the school.
Right, and then Pam just hired you.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
that's
Pam. The contract was such that my job with Pam was guaranteed.
Oh,
So
okay.
Pam hired me free,
Before the school?
training. So all
long
I
as
had
you-
to do was show up and pass.
All you had to do is
I
pass,
not
right.
passed, then I would have had to pay Pam back for my tuition.
Right.
But I passed, and so contract was to work for them for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
But because JB Hunt offered better rates and benefits, I broke the contract and paid Pam back anyway.
Okay, so you paid them back, and they're
Yeah.
okay with the money wise.
Yes.
They're happy with it.
It's good.
I'm going to have to switch sides here. My arm's getting sore, so
No problem.
yeah, let's change sides here.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you went to work for JB Hunt. You still there, or who do you work
No,
for now?
I left JB Hunt.
Mhm.
Yeah, and from JB Hunt, I worked for another company, and then I went to lease purchase.
Mhm.
And right now, I terminated the last contract in order to take my vacation. So when
Okay.
I go back, I'll be
So you're
starting-
unemployed right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll start something new.
Well, I was going to tell you about this employed truck driver, and the guy's on he's unemployed.
I'm going back.
I know. It's
I'm
easy to
going
get.
back.
So, all right. So now you've been driving for about 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you don't work for mileage pay. You work for percentage pay now.
Yes.
But what would that average out as? Do you think if to make the same amount of money, what would you make per mile? Do you think?
Yeah, maybe $1.15, something like that.
$1.15 driving their truck?
Yeah.
Well, it'd be your truck. You're leasing it from them.
Yes.
Okay. Now you have to do all the maintenance and all that.
Yes.
Okay. There's all kinds of different
Arrangements.
schedules and arrangements in trucking, and without getting into the nitty-gritty details of his, but what I was trying to point out is he started at the bottom at 27 and worked his way up to 30, changed companies to a better up into the mid-30s. Next thing you know, he's making 40 cents a mile. Next thing you know, he's making 45 cents a mile. Then he got into a lease purchase kind of situation, so that you can work your way up, but you start at the bottom, just like any other career. You start at the bottom and you work your way up, and as you work your way up, the money gets better and better and better. Now, are you filthy rich millionaire?
Not yet. Not
Okay,
yet.
we're just truck drivers.
be rich
Okay,
one day.
we're just truck drivers, but it's a good living. I mean, are you happy driving? Do you like
Of
it?
course, I'm very happy.
Okay, what's the best part of trucking?
The freedom that I have right
Meaning
now, to
you can come to work at 7 or 10,
yeah.
wherever you want to come to work.
Yes.
Okay. Now, see, to me, it's the travel.
Yeah, the
I'm not
travel
behind.
as well.
I'm
yeah.
not behind a kiosk working on a
No.
computer.
Constant
I'm not
mobility.
in a warehouse or a factory working on an assembly line. I'm traveling every day. I get up and see something new. I'm never looking at the same thing. Anything you'd want to add about the trucking part of it, and when we'll look at your van?
Trucking is very good. It's very rewarding industry. One can get a job in any part of the country without any problems at all.
There's so many different versions of trucking.
Exactly.
I mean, you can do car hauling, you can do heavy haul, you can do, hazmat, you can do just plain
Tankers.
dry. Yeah. Oh,
You can
there's
be home every day. You can be home every weekend. Or every end of the month, depending on the schedule that one desires.
right. Okay, very good. Well, now I meet you here last year. You were on a Freightliner, weren't you?
That's right.
Cascadia.
Cascadia.
Yeah.
Yes.
And where's it at now?
I've turned it back in.
Turn it back. Oh, that's right. You're unemployed.
Because leasing, yeah.
Okay, so you came out here in your van,
Correct.
and you want to show the van because everybody builds their own van. They want to show it off. So what is it? I'll turn the camera around here and let you lead. What is it?
It's a Chevy Express,
Chev-
long wheelbase, 2010,
Is it a 1500 or 2500?
2500.
3/4 ton.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 8 lugs. Okay. All right, and it's got it's a white, just an old
It's regular cargo van.
cargo van.
It was empty when I got it.
Mhm. And
I'm
you-
the first and only owner.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now you got solar up on the roof.
That's right.
Peek up here real quick. And that's what, about a 300, I'm guessing?
320.
320 watt.
Yeah.
And is that enough power for you, for what you do?
Yes, enough. I've got 6 batteries in the AGM batteries. I've
okay.
never gone below 70% of the maximum storage.
Even if it's a cloudy day, you got
still have
a bunch of storage. So you don't need a whole lot of panels because you have the longevity of the storage. Okay, well, jump on up in there and start pointing things out to me.
Okay, welcome in.
Okay, you built your own bulkhead out of what, plywood?
Yeah, plywood.
Plywood, and put a...
And on top of here is a wallpaper.
Wallpaper glued on.
That I just glued there.
And a piano hinge, that way you can get in and out. There's 2 doors here, very good. And you get...
And actually, everything is temporary. Eventually, I will get a more professional person, you know, to fix it.
Okay.
Better.
Now you got a vent in the front and in the back?
And the back here.
So you have round circle. One sucks in, one pulls out, right?
Yeah, correct.
Very good.
And I cracked my front windows also. Yeah.
Okay. Now, we're talking about comfort. What do you do for heat?
I have
a little buddy
heater.
Little buddy heater. And then what do you do for air conditioning?
No air conditioning.
You sweat.
Right
Okay. You just try to go over 70 degrees, right? Very good.
No air conditioning.
All right. So you get a lot of you're a reader. Just like Socrates, you're a reader. And that's an inverter, of course. Is that a
Samlex?
Pure sine wave?
Yeah, pure sine wave. 2,000 watts pure sine wave.
And then the baby blue thing, that's the inverter. I mean the charge controller.
Yeah, charge controller.
Okay, and a fuse panel.
Fuse panel.
Block.
Yeah, and then a breaker, something like that.
Did you do that?
No, the professional guy there.
Okay.
From northern Arizona, wind and sun.
Very good. Yep, that's who Bob talks about. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then you built the shelves yourself?
Yes, I did myself.
Okay.
That was easy. Basic cutting and screwing. That's
right,
it.
right. Yeah, just super simple stuff. All right, now I'm looking around. I don't see a shower. What do you do for showers?
No, I do not shower. I shower at the truck stops.
Okay, just like you would.
Yeah.
Because you being a full-time trucker, you don't live in this full-time. This is like a vacation vehicle.
Exactly, vacation.
Okay, now.
And if I must, I have a bucket and I have those pans, and I can always wipe up,
Right.
You can and clean up.
Yeah. I won't say what. That was a lady of the evening bath, is what we called that. So, so what do you got on this other side? A wardrobe? Or no, that's more of a kitchen.
Over here, I have water.
Okay, you got a water?
Yeah, I have sufficient water over here, and I have gas over here for cooking. Yeah, under here is I've got pots and pans. Things I haven't organized yet. I'm still building, in fact.
Right. It's a work in progress.
Yeah, this is all bare, so I'm still building.
Does that slide in and out like a drawer?
No, it does not.
It's solid? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and you got your Instapot. Those are. Is that an Instapot or just a pressure cooker?
Rice cooker. Rice cooker. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
So, for light, I have this here. It's an LED light. It's rechargeable. I'm recharging this here right now.
Oh, why didn't you just hardwire it? You got all the electricity.
I had this before I installed that.
Oh, it's work in progress. Work in progress, right?
I installed that.
Very good.
In order to wire, I will have to move everything, you know, and do that. So.
Yep. Yep. So, okay, now you got the bed. You have storage under the bed, I take it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
All right.
I have storage underneath the bed. It goes from here. There's a bucket right here now. But underneath here, it goes all the way to the back.
Okay.
So if I have something long to hold, I could put it underneath here.
Very good. Very good. I just noticed something.
What's that? Oh, I believe in me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. You got to believe in yourself first.
Yeah.
So, well, this is quite good. I like this. I'm glad that you're doing it. I can't seem to get out of the truck. I can't just dive into the deep end. Where have you went with this so far? Just the RTR? Have you went on vacations, or you just?
I've done other weekends with it.
Weekends, just going to a state park or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, okay, you're probably a nomad. Do you have a house?
No house right now.
Okay, so you live out of your semi or the van?
Yes, that's it.
Where would you call home base?
Home is wherever I am right now.
Most of my relatives and families are in the East. I want to send you a letter. Where would I send it to?
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Oh, you got the Dakota license?
Yes.
Very good, very good. A lot of RVers do that. You're just right on it. So get your shelves built a little bit nicer, and you're full time in it, man. Yeah. So are you going to quit trucking anytime soon?
Maybe the next 5 years or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not going to be a 35-year like me?
No.
No. Okay.
It depends. Remember, I never wanted to do it for so long, and I've done it over 10 years. So who knows what might happen?
Who knows what the future holds? Yes. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for letting me see your thing. The interview about the trucking. I was really wanting to talk to you about that because you went through the schools, and I have so many people asking me about. Let's turn around here. I have so many people asking me about the schools and how do I get into trucking, and I hope that kind of enlightened you. That's not detailed, but it gives you a general idea how you can get into the trucking business if you so desire. So, Socrates, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You have a good day. You coming to the fire tonight?
Yes, I'll be there.
Very good.
Thanks for coming to my van. I appreciate it.
You know when I blow the air horns, that's when it's time to start the festivities.
Okay.
So
I'll be there.
So all right, take care. Bye bye.
See you later.
Ciao, people.